Well, it's about time we really blew the lid off this Chernobyl hoax. The Chernobyl hoax and blew the lid off. Pardon the pun. Look at all this rubbish on top of this roof here. And this is supposed to be the explosion debris. It just looks like a whole lot of stuff has just been dumped on top of a roof to me. It's all radioactive, so they can only go there for a few minutes. And thousands of soldiers went through there and did their few minutes. And it went 24 hours a day, just pushing bits of rubbish off the roof. Can you believe it? And it was a really pensive mode. Everyone had to really concentrate deeply. I tell you, just watch the documentary from BBC and you see it all. Even the narrator gives it all away in a way. He's just so keen, that real British sense of keen. Look here, they used robots and then the robots weren't effective. I ask you, look at this. Look at this. This is just shocking, isn't it? Just shows you how much we've been had. This is your Chernobyl nuclear power station. And some people wear masks and others don't, but I notice like no one's fully protected. Now, by this stage, they've been to the moon in their plastic suits. You think they'd have at least suits like that if it's so dangerous to be there, so dangerous at Chernobyl. See, nuclear power, there's some big question marks. There's something shifty has gone on here. So these are power stations, maybe, but they're not necessarily nuclear power stations. This could be a code name. Not really sure. It's very new territory, really. People have all believed in them. The best thinkers were all convinced. But Fukushima is another one, and 3 Mile Island. There's a lot of hoaxery attached. A lot of the old double sevens attached, you might say. The mind weapon. And this place, you know, it's just been one of those things that if you watch the documentary, you'll see all the mind control that was involved. All the military, right through to the government. And they fully mind off the whole people. It was just crazy. So that's what it was about. And that's just true with all this nuclear stuff. From day one when they first said they had it with Hiroshima, and we know we've proved that to be a hoax. So the foundation's not good. Now look at these guys here, Robin Hood, Ivanhoe with gas masks. And that's supposed to be that guy in that time with all those medals. He's got more medals than you've ever seen on anyone. Comrades, you should know. Comrades, up we go, go, go. And I was up on the roof 2 days ago because I'm so tough and shoveling off the debris off the roof, as you saw, like Mac and Maya for hire. I think it was on Sesame Street or something silly like that. And that's what it looked like, Mac and Maya for hire. Look at them here, goggled up. See, some guys are a bit more protected, but that guy's not scared. He's just got a handkerchief on. You see, it's just not consistent. Look at him, like Ivanhoe, going up the stairs here. And here's one of the people, see, nothing wrong with him. You know, they carry on about the radiation, but then there's these so-called bio-robots, see, Survivor. I tell you, this documentary was really eye-opening, especially the Mac and Maya for hire, but other elements right through it. You just thought, this is a show. They even had Mikhail Gorbachev on too, I must admit, and he was just absolutely the biggest actor of a lot of them. Because of course, you know what old Gorby's like, made of Margaret Thatcher's. Or is it Margaret or Midge Thatcher? Look at this guy, all these little Masonic signatures, look, little hand signals. Look at the medals on the bastard. And all he did was go up onto a roof and shovel a bit of shit off the roof with a shovel. And it wasn't even radioactive because everything's a hoax. Definite hoax. Look at it. Look at this for shit footage, man. They'd have better footage if this was real. Look at this. This is Mac and Meyer. You couldn't believe it, could you? Look, little tiddly winks. Be accurate. Be accurate. You must be accurate. You know, that is just so telling. Look at that. Just captures it in one. Chernobyl, the hoax. Yes, as I've said before, if you want to find out about fakery, just go to the Russians. You know, for all how bad American fakery is, and it's pretty bad. I mean, Russians are just, they're just B grade, you know, and you really see, therefore, how such a big event like Chernobyl can have such comedy footage, absolute comedy footage. And this is supposed to be as it's happening, as you can see. And look at these suit things they've got here. Unreal, isn't it? Ivanhoe. Look at them go. And there's all other human interest stories, as you can imagine. There's the fairground. I've shown that before in the first video I did. The broken down fairground and the broken down buildings. All the little elements, the same as you see, like shooters in the woods, I call them, as a general statement. Right through, they've got this lady and she goes back to where she was born. You can see it there now, the old units and that. And there's all these strange things on the wall. So it's got a sort of little macabre feel about it. And you can just see it's just a beat up little story for the popular press, both in Moscow and in Washington and in Australia. All around the world gets to see this stuff. Comes out of Africa, comes out of Russia, all the same claptrap. And this was just a big one. This one, definitely, I can remember the time, and everyone said, oh, don't buy that beer from Europe because of Chernobyl. So it was definitely a big mind-op of its day. And to look back and see this amateur rubbish footage and the documentaries that are made, you can just look straight through it and see Sandy Hook written all over it.